My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Wildfrost. Here in this episode, we have a choice between three characters that I kind of feel are similar-ish to one another in general power level. So ideally here, I think I'm just going to go with one that I haven't played as commonly as the others recently, and that would be the Shademancers. So we'll be renaming Carl to Victor. I've gone wild with the naming convention now, but it does work. Here? I'm leaning towards Spike. I haven't had Spike in a decent amount of time. Gain 2 on kill. I guess I could take Loki. I don't often take Loki at all, but being able to double instances of damage here could actually be pretty impactful, especially considering we have access to the Tar Blades, and the Tar Blades are capable of dealing up to a total of 5 damage by themselves. Possibility of taking out a 10 health unit in a single strike. So Loki and Victor are going to attack on different turn timers here, unfortunately. Gonna make it difficult to line up too many of these kills at the same time. I can get a Junjun that will attack at the same time as Loki. The two of them would happily take apart the Chungoon on the top line. I think ideally I probably just use one of the Tar Blades to take out the Wild Snoof on the bottom line, and then I just deal with the fact that I've got to use another Tar Blade to take out Pengoon next turn. Then Loki and Junjun manage to take out Chungoon on the top line with the doubling of damage, and then completion. Wattlegoons on the bottom line has Smackback. Woof. Still gonna throw a Tar Blade to the Goblin on the top before we cycle. Another Junjun at this point? I don't know about that. I can use the Blizzard Bottle to stop Wattlegoons from responding. Problem there being that we're still only dealing a maximum of 6 damage to the target. Although if I use a Tar Blade against you this turn, that'll take you down to 6 health. Then Loki, or rather you hit Loki and then Loki hits you and then you smack back taking out Loki. I can't allow that to happen, so... How else could I do this? I could use a Sunburst 2-2 on Victor in order to get them to attack Goblin in 2 turns' time. Doesn't help me with the Wattlegoons on the bottom, though. I'd still have to just Blizzard Bottle them next turn. Yeah, I don't see a version of this that gets both of them down at the same time. Unfortunately. That said, having more Junjun out on the field is definitely a way to try and get more of these down in the future at the same time as one another. Let's throw the Blizzard Bottle on Wattlegoon. Then a Tar Blade the Goblin on the top line. Summon another Junjun to the bottom. Excellent, excellent. So Victor's gonna kill someone this turn. I should line up the 2 Pengoon on the top line to die at the same time here. Cycle and see if I get ideally 3 Tar Blades in the same hand, which we do. That'll take out the Wattlegoon on the bottom line. As well as allowing both of the Junjuns to take out both of the Pengoon on the bottom line, and in doing so, take themselves out of the competition. Leaving us with just a 2 health Big Pang up here. I'll even get Victor to kill them in order to gain a little bit more damage before the end of the fight. Not that it matters at all, but it did happen. So there. Treasure versus going for more Frozen Travelers early. I'm gonna go for more Frozen Travelers early and then try and base my treasure choices around them. Egg. When destroyed, summon Dreg. I haven't had an egg in a very long time. I have had Chikichi a couple of times recently. I do really like Chikichi, mind, but egg. And this is true. Egg. Let's take Loki, pop the crown on the egg. Also, one of the good reasons to take the egg early on is because it has the frenzy on it, and in having frenzy, that is to say it does 5 damage 3 times on a counter of 5. In having frenzy on it, it is going to be much more capable of giving us the combos that are otherwise pretty difficult for us to attain super early on with this deck. Block Charm. Start with a block. I mean, putting that on Victor wouldn't be awful. I should do it sooner rather than later if I intend to do it. I just want to try and compound and snowball, effectively, our benefits over the course of the entire run. Oh! Hello? Hello! Okay! Muncher and Van June. Van June, when active, add current damage to all summoned allies. So, Egg will count as a summoned ally, obviously. Junjun's eventually going to count as a summoned ally. Van June themselves, not so much. I would have to increase their damage in some way. Quite drastically, one would assume. Muncher. Eat allies in the row, absorbing their damage and health. So that will absorb the health of Egg. Muncher can also eat Victor. Well, it's worth noting. I'm going to try Muncher. I just want to try and do a full, like, Muncher summons an Egg kind of run. I think that would be great. Getting Egg out in order to block damage for us is nice, but getting Muncher out to attack on the same timer as Victor is even better. And then I just cycle through to get to the egg. Egg. Oh, you all have so much health. Rude. I do feel it's almost appropriate to stand here and throw 2 Tar Blades at the Uber Bear. Two Tar Blades? 1 Tar Blades. Uber Bear only attacks and gets blocked, and then I respond. I do slow Victor down by 2 turns by attacking there. But this does give me the ability to get towards Loki and my egg sooner rather than later. I can also put the egg on the bottom line right now. It'll block that 4 damage. Then put you up on the top, and then I'm going to put a Junjun behind you as well, who will also get eaten. Okay, so it's our Muncher that uniquely triggers its effects before it attacks. Got it. Strange, but got it. Good to know. So I want to get more masks and more summons in this deck for the sake of Muncher so that I can do that much more consistently. 3 damage there up on the top line from the Snow Gobbler. Yeah. They also really ought get Loki out on the field. Just another useful attacker. And if I have to play another card before I cycle away from this, it's going to be the Blizzard Bottle on Gobbling. Although it did make both of those Snow Gobblers a little bit more dangerous. Loki has the ability to almost entirely take themselves out of the game by attacking the Snow Gobbler here, but I think I will let them, because giving vulnerability to that character would be real handy. Junjun should have blocked that hit, actually. Up on the top line. Okay, so Muncher is going to eat the friend and then kill the snow gobbler. Dreg is going to kill the snow gobbler and then work partway through the Frostinger. If I hadn't let Muncher get, damage removed by the Frostinger, as in use Junjun in the correct position to block that, then Muncher would now be capable of taking out the Porcupine after eating Junjun. 4 and 2, take 6. So Tarblade would take out the Snow Gobbler, so I'd actually get 3 units down right now. But right now it looks like I'm only gonna get 2. Although I guess I can use the Tarblade to help us take out the Frostinger on the top line and get 3. It's just not 3 on the units I wanted to get, you know? Good work, Muncher. Getting Dreg towards their nearest next activation seems like a good idea, but they also can't really activate on the same turn as Victor and Loki. I could get Muncher to activate on the same turn as Victor and Loki, and in doing so set up at least a double kill. Here's the bottom line, here's the top line, and the barrage on Bumbo. All of this is seeming grand. So, how do I kill as many of you as possible on the same turn? Honestly, if Bumbo gets to freeze my characters, that's going to be a problem. But if I Tarblade the Snow Gobbler down here on the bottom line, I think I'm now fine. So Dreg kills Snow Gobbler, does 10 damage to Bumbo, and then finishes Bumbo off. Oh no, I let Muncher die by freezing someone and buffing the Snow Gobbler. Oops. That was not intended. Yeah, I just need crowns. If I'm gonna be doing this, I need crowns. Round me. Summon a copy of an enemy on your side with 1 health. That would be possibly a, particularly damaging unit for Muncher to be able to eat. Whichever of these I end up with, I'm probably not going to be too thrilled about it. Let's go with Splinter. I'm probably not even putting you in the deck for the moment, to be honest, buddy. You just don't really seem like Shademancer material. Hello, Willie Snell. Molten Dip, a little bit more damage. You can add that to, Muncher as well as the units that Muncher will eat. A little bit of additional damage to Victor at the start of the fight. None of those are really overwhelmingly good, in my mind. Unfortunately. I'd really love to get a charm. Azul Skull. Kill an ally in order to apply 4 overburn to the front enemy. I just don't think I'm ever really going to have the position where I can afford to kill my own allies, because Muncher is just, hopefully, going to be consistently eating them. Azul Battle Axe is pretty damn good for getting damage out on the field, but I think I will take the charm. I really want to get this Muncher run. Gain 5 from each kill, says Muncher. Okay. I'm not sure if this will work like this, but Muncher does kill units regularly. They are mine, to be fair, but, it doesn't say kill enemy units, it just said kill units. Oh, boy. Shade Whisper Winterworm out here for Muncher to eat, that'd be lovely. Maybe Snowbow in the back line with all that health. Yeah, I'm a Shade Whisper Winterworm. Let's get a Junjun out here as well. It's a better target for Muncher to eat anyway. Had to play two blades here. Probably both on Winterworm, if I had to guess. Yep. Get him, Munch. Yeah! I got 10! That was for Munch eating 2 units. Hell yeah, it worked out. Since Bamboozle says hits all enemies, rudely. Do I even have the ability to stop you? Not really. Even if I freeze the enemy this round, it's not going to do anything. I guess I should just put another unit out. Okay, Baby Snowbow and the other Snowbow on the top line both intend to do 1 damage. Bottom line, we got a Winterworm that is a little bit mad. I'd like it to deal significantly less damage. Let's freeze the Winterworm. Definitely can't put Loki on the bottom line. They might accidentally hit the smackback from another one of the Winterworms. Muncher's going to eat at the end of the next round, so if I am going to dupe an enemy here at all, I should do it immediately. And I will. Dupe a Winterworm for myself. I love this way of just racking up all this extra damage. It's very handy. I don't want to eat the Dreg on the bottom line, if at all that's possible. Dreg's gonna kill Bamboozle and then start striking either Bam or Boozle, and then Munch is going to kill either Bam or Boozle there on the bottom line. Yeah, all of that seems fine by me. I'm gonna Sunburst 2-2 my own Dreg. Split him. I mean, Munch is fun. I don't know what to tell you. Munch is really enjoyable. Finally doing the Munch run. Sure. I could just use a blade to take out the Winterworm here, and I probably ought. As for the other Winterworm on the bottom line, probably block you with the Junjun Mask. Still trying not to let Loki just randomly die. Nine health on that baby Snowbow. I'm gonna Tarblade you this turn. I think I get the kill now, right? Right? Okay, so unit activation. None of the enemies currently threaten lethal to any of my characters except for that Snowbow in the back line. Rude. I might just kill that with a Tarblade to save the possibility of Dreg dying in the worst possible fashion here. Then Dreg would kill Bam, Dreg would finish off baby Snowbow. Oh no. Victor would kill Bam, Dreg would kill Baby Snowbo in 2 strikes, and then finish off the Baby Snowbo on the bottom line, because Munch is going to kill the Winterworm behind it. So I just have to Tarblade this Snowbo. There goes Bam, and then the rest of the activations still occur. Oh, that's a lot of money! That's money, baby! We got a lot of it. I'm gonna take the card draw, as I often like to do when I have the Tarblades in our deck. Hey, Munch. Welcome back. Another crown. Berry Sis. Jumbo Bomb Bomb. Man, I love all of you. But this run in particular, though, I mean... I can't just feed Bomb Bomb to Munch every match. Like, it's 10 health and 7 damage, but it's also a unit... 7 damage. It's 10 health and 3 damage, right? Because it's ultimately going to end up getting halved, as the unit will be damaged every other fight. Maybe it's just a unit that I throw in the last fight in order to get eaten by Munch right before the boss, or something like that. Because I can't see Berry Sis or Jumbo being the direction I want to go with this. Yeah, I might not use you, but you are on the team, technically. Send to this treasure and pick up my Lumen. I do like the idea of trying to get Leech as well at some point, but we're already doing some new stuff this run. Summon Palm on the enemy side. When active, give Barrage to all enemies. That's really good. I want that. I want that pretty bad. I'm actually going to be finally able to take it. I get another crown. Yeah, I kind of just want to get as many units out as quickly as I possibly can. Palm Mask, and I can even get the Charm Machine after that. What's charming, buddy? When consumed, apply 2 Overburn to all enemies. Palm Mask would do that. I don't know if that's the one I'm going to want to put it on, so I will hold on to that for a little bit of time here. Conquer and the Shell Witches. A copy of an enemy on your side with 1 HP. I'm gonna try something here. I want to summon a copy of the Shell Witch. And then intentionally, I'm gonna play a Berry Bell on the bottom line so the Shell Witch gets enough health to survive their own activation, giving 3 shell to all allies, which is a lot of shell to give to all allies. I want to use a Junjun to block 2 damage on the top line. I think I do. Because I can then just let it get eaten by Munch next round. That's a lot of shell for all my team. Let's freeze their frontline Conquer. Prickle. Gain 3 thorns on a counter of 3, starting with a total of 2. Let's see what we can do about you. I don't even have space on the enemy side to put a Palm Mask down yet. I could kill this Shell Witch this turn with a single Tarblade. Honestly? That'll free up the position for me to be able to use the Pom Mask. Oh, that's good. So Prickle's gonna gain some teeth. Honestly, letting Victor attack with Barrage on the bottom line next turn, as long as I stop the Goblin from running away, is sick. Is like really good. No runaway Goblin. No! I forgot about the shell that the Shell Witch was gonna give everyone. So the egg is gonna get killed, and then Palmer's gonna deal some damage to the Dreg. I don't really want Munch to eat the egg. If at all that's possible. That would only be possible by blocking Conquer in some way. I could theoretically let Victor block on the top line like that. And then Munch can get the triple kill on the bottom line. This is a lot more responsible. Conquer gets entirely blocked by a single instance of block, and then I only take 1 damage in response. Yeah, this is probably the right way to do this. Annoyingly. I'm gonna throw a Tarblade at the Conquer on the top line. Start working through its defense. Get a Munch. Triple combo on the bottom line. We summon Dreg. Oh, Dreg attacks potently. Loki, you will almost die attacking here on the top line. I don't love that. Sunburst 2/2 Dreg, just preparing for a later turn. So Dreg attacks for 10 damage to all of the units on the bottom line, killing Conquer and the Shell Witch, and then attacks 2 more times for 5 damage against Bolgo, leaving us short on the kill, as you might expect. Prickle on the top line is going to be a big problem unless I just throw effectively 2 Tarblades at it. So, I'm going to throw 2 Tarblades at it. That's how we deal with those. Bolgo intends to do 9 damage to our frontline target. That's more than fine. Munch can cut that. Okay, so Munch on the top line would eat Dreg and then attack Conquer and Pom. It's not a double kill. It's a double kill if I use the Tarblade or Junjun Mask, though. Put that Junjun Mask out there. I mean, also, that's just more kills for Munch, who's gaining damage per kill. I guess ideally I let Munch hang out as long as possible here. Munch, you're about to take 11 damage, so I'm gonna berry bell you here on the bottom line. Great. Oh no, now Bolgo's actually gonna manage to get the attack off. And I can't Sunrod Munch to act faster. Otherwise I lose them. I see. Can't put Bolgo back in the deck. Okay, I'm gonna put Loki back into the deck. And then I'm going to Blizzard. Yeah, I'm gonna Blizzard my own Bolgo so it doesn't act. And now I need the first person to attack to be Munch. So you'll eat Bolgo, and then you'll kill Bolgo. That's 2 kills for Munch. Another 10 gold for us. Bling, rather, sorry. Munch the moneymaker. Hell yeah, buddy. So glad to see this work out. 2 Frozen Travelers on the top line. Honestly, I think I'm kind of past the point of Frozen Travelers. Thanks, but no thanks on that one. Let's go to a treasure. Hopefully this is a really good consume. Summon a Sheep Hopper on the enemy side. When destroyed, deal 8 damage to allies in the row. Soulbound Skulls. Add Soulbound to an enemy and Soulbound to a random ally. I could just put the egg out on the field and then Soulbound Skulls. So that would be... Oh, I don't want Munch not to have a crown. Loki can have the crown less. That's fine. So on the first turn, I put out Egg, I play Soulbound Skulls, then I play Victor and Munch. And then I have to make sure that the egg doesn't die to Munch, otherwise it'll... Oh no, wait, the Soulbound... Right, the Soulbound just targets an enemy. Anyone can kill the egg, it'll be fine. I almost... Oh god, I almost want to go and get another Soulbound Skull from the Shade Sculptor on the bottom line, waiting for the possibility of getting another crown. This is just... Realistically, what this is set up for the very, 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 very end of the game. I'm gonna try and do it. I think this is a pre-set up for the final fight. Boost effects by 1. I don't think I have the right thing for this yet, but I do want one. Let's head to the next battle. Let's go. Egg. Soulbound Skull on... Oh, I can choose the enemy as well on the Woolly Drek. Cool. So I'm gonna copy a Bigfoot. I'm worried about that Bigfoot on the top line, to be honest with you. Probably gonna block its first hit with Victor. Put Bigfoot on the bottom. So I want the Berry Bell to activate on Bigfoot because I want Bigfoot to attack before Munch then eats it. Oh, but I want Junjun to do the same, so I would play Junjun first then. Because then Junjun shares a turn timer with all of the other units. So in 2 turns time, Bigfoot attacks aimlessly up there on the top line. So I would need to only have Egg and Victor up there. And then the bottom line is Junjun, Bigfoot, and Munch. But then the egg doesn't die in time. Having the egg die on the bottom line to Grumble is a large part of this plan currently. But then this reveals a weakness to Bigfoot. I could cycle right now, hoping I get to my Blizzard bottle. Very, very likely to. I think I should. Unfortunately, that means this Bigfoot's not going to be able to attack in time. Because if I let it attack, it dies, right? It dies at the end of the combat round, I think, actually. I'm gonna try this for science. Always liked being a bit scientific here. Let's go. Blizzard bottle on the top. Grumble kills their egg, which then kills Drek. Junjun activates, then Munch activates, then eats the Bigfoots. Yeah. Hell yeah! That worked out as well as it possibly could have, I think. Unfortunately, Dreg would die to Grumble, attacks Grumble, then it takes 1 damage, gives it another tooth, attacks Grumble again, so we've taken 3 damage, and then at the end of activation we'll die. Not ideal, not ideal at all. I really need to get back to masks. Yeah, let's put Munch on the bottom line right now. Maybe Freeze. The Bigfoot? We've got a cycle as well, again. Finally we are to the masks and stuff that I wanted. I'm thinking of putting out a Pom Mask so I have the ability to let the Munch and Dreg kill the entire bottom line with a single barrage strike. I think that's probably right as well. Munch eats the ally, gaining enough health and damage to be able to strike out the entire bottom line. Love the idea of just popping a Sunburst 2-2 on that bottom line as well. Shade Wisp a Bigfoot to have more damage. I do want to block a couple of the enemy's hits here. Something like a Loki on the top line now seems reasonable. We block 2 damage with Victor on the bottom as well, 2 damage with Loki on the top. I can prevent the Paw from even activating by using Sunburst 2-2 on Muncher right now, attacking through that line. Doing a bunch of damage to Big Lou. The more Munch kills, the richer I get. Both of these lines are quite threatening. Bigfoot on the top line is currently threatening to just ruin me. It attacks aimlessly, so it's not guaranteed to attack the worst possible target for me. It's just very likely. Not an incredible amount I can do about it, unfortunately, so... Let's throw another unit up here and hope I don't lose it. That is to say, Munch. I'm fine with losing Loki. There goes Munch. It's always going to be the worst available target on the field. That's how these things work, you see. I'm gonna Shade Whisper Bigfoot, and then immediately lose it on the top line, because I forgot that it summons directly in front of that. And you know what? I think I should probably just proceed to the end game. Is there any way I want to do this instead? Like, Victor goes to the top line, I freeze Bigfoot for 3 turns, it acts in 4 turns time, I'm capable of throwing some more damage at... Honestly, yeah, probably. I might be able to get another kill. Yep, that's 2 kills at the same time. My Munch, though. Oh, my Munch. Charm Merchant. Linkstyle Cave, not so much. I'm already quite rich. I mean, you know, Fallow Mask would be lovely as well, but gotta be that goop. So, I love the idea that you'd be able to put the Lumen Ring on the Lumen Vase and then it applies to Lumen, but unfortunately, whenever Lumen is applied to even the same card, it doesn't double the effect or anything like that. Yeah, Lumen Vase doesn't really do that much for me at all. Not yet, at least. Charm Merchant, do you have anything it would do? Tiger Skull. A Tiger Skull that's Noomland. Oh, that's so good. I just definitely don't have enough units to do that. Bomb Skull Charm. When destroyed, deal 8 damage. The enemies in the row. Sun Charm. Reduce counter by 1. Wow. Hog-headed. Plus 7 HP, as well as you don't fall off of the field. I definitely take the Bomb Skull. Bomb Skull definitely goes on the egg. Considering I intend directly to kill it as quickly as possible. Sun Charm as well for activating slightly faster. Seems like a really reasonable pickup for Munch, now that I'm not really caring so much about combo kills as much as I am just caring about how often I can get Munch to damage. I need more masks, but is Tiger Skull ever going to be actually worthwhile? don't see it, admittedly. I think I'm gonna save my money. Possibility of just spamming out 3 next time I go to a shop is pretty appealing. 3 charms, that is. Big. Truffle. Yeah, screw it. Let's speedrun this fight. Oh my god. I'm gonna sunburst their Shroodles. I know this is not this is the just kill a boss on turn 2 play that I want to do. That's what this is. I'm gonna Lumen Vase the egg, which will then die, exploding for 16 in the line, and then Soulbound killing Truffle. Turn 2 boss kill. Oh. I think you should probably get a bonus for killing that quickly, right? Like, you've directly foregone the possibility of getting benefits otherwise in order to do so. Bebop. When destroyed, apply 4 overburn to the attacker. Probably not the thing I would like to get. Frost Bloom, though, the ability to make an enemy weaker, has a particular appeal. It's 4 turn time until both bursters attack. I think I'm probably better off just trying to make them not attack at all. How do I do that? Oh, let them attack units that will then immediately die afterwards? That seems pretty reasonable. Pop a Junjun up there on the top line. Ooh, the crab with smackback's also really annoying. Should probably start cutting through that with a tar blade. So on the top line, Junjun attacks, Muncher attacks. We've dealt 6 damage to that burster. So a tar blade for each of the next turns will take that burster out in time. Not over the moon about it, but it's fine. Ah. Yeah, I see what happened there. The Soulbound triggered in the wrong direction. Oops. I didn't think about that. The haze that the burster is going to apply is kind of threatening here. I don't want it to be on Dreg. Clears after each attack, so Dreg would clear it after 1 attack, but that's 5 damage Dreg's targeting at one of my characters. I was thinking for a second there about putting a Shade Wisp on the bottom line and then letting Burster attack the Shade Wisp. But if I Shade Wisp the crab, it comes with multiple stacks of blocks, so it'll survive, and then it'll try and smack back, but it'll have haze, so it'll attack one of my characters instead. I think. I'm gonna Shade Wisp the burster. Stop attacking yourself. The crab on the bottom line definitely needs to be Blizzard bottled, so the sooner that happens, probably the far better off we'll be. Dreg on the bottom line, in fact, takes that crab out with 3 strikes now. As much as I would like Monch to eat something on the top line, I also don't want Monch to Oh boy. Die. Or eat any of the important characters I already have out. I need another Junjun or some such. Oh, this'll work. I'm gonna Shade Wisp the Crawler. It'll strike a copy of itself, giving some block to a random ally, which just so happens to be Munch on the top. It's pretty handy for Munch. The Burster is going to strike a Junjun that I'm going to place on the top line. Hello, Numbskull. Unfortunately, I don't have any space for the Pom Mask. I'm gonna Lumen Vase Munch, so I get more money per kill. I get 10 for killing an ally right there. Okay, we can cycle. I'm looking for a way to kill Crawler quickly. Yeah. Single Tar Blade will do that. Happily. Gosh, they've got a lot of block. I really wish I had a better sacrificial unit, I guess, effectively, for Burster to attack. I really wish I could have just taken Fallow in a different instance. I need more masks, but, I mean, it's against the Lumen Goop, so I gotta take the Lumen Goop. Yep. I'm just gonna start Tarblading Burster. God, the one on the bottom line is gonna ruin my life. I think I just have to sacrifice Dreg to the Burster. I could use Berry Bell to keep Dreg alive, but I don't think that's right either. Unless I then immediately eat Dreg? Like this? So I use Berry Bell on the top line, Dreg takes the damage from Burster, and then survives. Munch eats Dreg and then kills the Burster in response. On the bottom line, I take 7 damage to Victor, who then has Haze and attacks a friend, and the only friend to attack is Munch at that point. No. Victor will activate before Munch will, and in doing so might kill Dreg. Which would kind of completely screw everything I was intending. I can't put Munch and Victor in the same line because Munch will eat Victor. Oh, I could use the Sunburst 2-2 on Munch, forcing Munch to activate first, thereby killing Dreg, taking out Burster, and then the bottom line occurs, and then Victor responds and does 4 damage to Munch on the top. It might be the best option I'm offered so far. I don't love how that had to go. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get through all of those instances of block over the course of the next couple of turns, especially with 2 bursters still on the field that I don't have the ability to access. Without the ability to attack the back line would be nice. Bunch of block for me. Love it. Looks like I ought pop a Junjun Mask out on the top line behind Munch. Oh, the burster has the extra block now. How do I deal with these bursters? Numbskull on the bottom line as soon as you attack is gonna disappear. God, there's just a lot of instances of block. I don't know what I can do here. Loki can't block Numbskull, so then can't take the burster effect from behind. Numbskull attacking an ally is way too likely to kill Victor. If I was ever going to put the Palm Mask out, it would be next turn, but it doesn't even really help me that much next turn. If I took Munch off of the field? Could I get through this? It's like, Victor's alone on the top line in this. And I can't put Munch forward because if I do, Numbskull will kill Munch unless I use a Frost Bloom. And also, if Munch gets hazed, I will lose the game. Unfortunately, 2 different units have to get hazed. I think I just have to summon another unit that Numbskull's capable of attacking and just hope. Never mind. I don't think we can still win after that. But I'll give it a red hot go. Loki now gets to attack on the bottom line with Barrage. Use a single Tar Blade to start trying to cut through those. Palm and Crab both intend to attack this turn. They can hit the Numbskull more than happily. Gonna allow them to do that. A Burster would be a good unit. That is to say, for blocking upcoming strikes from other bursters. But I wouldn't be able to dupe that this turn, I would have to dupe that next turn. All of my units have barrage. Because of the POM. So if Loki targets any of us, they're going to target the entire bottom line. I think I have to Frostbloom Loki so that they don't do damage when they attack us. Mm-hmm. Okay. And let's work on getting another Numbskull out on the field. Doesn't matter if both of them are demonized, because it doesn't really change anything about how they play. Cycle. I could kill the crab on the bottom line over the course of the next 2 turns with 2 Tar Blades. On the second turn, I'm going to need a way to deal with the Burster's attack, though. I don't really have a choice about that, though. I could force Numbskull to attack early against the crab with the Sunburst 2/2, taking the crab out this round. And I'd have to use Junjun to block next round. And then let the Burster attack Loki, and then Loki attacks aimlessly and kills Victor. Don't really have any way around that there. I think I need to let Junjun die, so I need to use the second Tar Blade from my hand against Junjun so that when they die to the burst next round, I don't have to worry about a haze attacker. And that's at the same time as the crab and Numbskull are both activating, so that's when Numbskull wants to be on the bottom line in order to block both of those instances of damage, attack back, taking out the crab on the bottom line. So that means I use 1 Tar Blade against the Burster right now. And then next turn, I use a Tar Blade against Junjun. I don't know, maybe I can make it through this absolutely barely by the skin of my GD teeth. Both of the units that had haze attacked anyway. Yeah, getting another copy of the Numbskull just to continue blocking attacks for us is really good. Don't know where I would be without that. Quick couple of tar blades for the top line. And then if I freeze Burster right here, I can actually get Victor to take it out, and then there we go. Okay, we have a run. I legitimately thought I was giving up on this run at this point. Not giving up. I thought I was gonna have to give it away. I thought I was gonna have to send it into the ether and wave goodbye. But it looks like we might not. Honestly, almost anything that doesn't have an immediate plan to get another numbskull out on the board doesn't really help me all that much. Because this is just ultimate safety. Also use Berry Bell to keep this numbskull around. Excellent, quick cycle there. I'm gonna give Loki the ability to apply double Demon Eyes. There we go, allowing Victor to finish them off this round. Woo! Man, I miss Munch. Oh, hi, buddy. Sadly, a wee bit injured there. Oh. This is a lot of money to take nowhere. You can have a couple of these tar blades, buddy. We might be better prepared for the final fight than the actual, like, Eye of the Storm itself. Oh. Crossbell. Can consume and +5 damage. Raspberry Charm for some extra health. I mean, I'm basically just gonna buy all of these, right? Smack back. Raspberry Charm. Molten Egg Charm. Crossbell. I think I figured it out. So, Lumen Ring boosts effects by 1. So I'm going to give them, because this is the Chucklefish Charm on the Frostbell, and the Chucklefish Charm just allows you to add as many charms as possible, removes the charm limit. So if I go Molten Egg Charm on Frostbell, it now has Consume. Also does 5 damage in Barrage, which is nothing to turn your nose up at. But now that it does Consume, I can give it a... When consumed, apply 2 Frostbite, 2 Overburn to all enemies. And then I can give it a Lumen Ring in order to increase both of those effects by 1. And if I really wanted to, I could hit it with the Lumen Vase at some point. Smackback makes a lot of sense on Munch, who often does have the health to stand further out front. And Raspberry Charm makes a lot of sense on Victor. Just a little bit of extra health, a little bit of extra damage for you, buddy. As for the idea of reformatting any of these for the final fight, I thinkn't. Alright, Eye of the Storm. What about those dukes? I want to see those dukes. I'm going to go back to menu very quickly. Let's go. Continue. Yeah. I'm glad that works. Egg. There you go. Now I'll use my Soulbound Skull. Taking out Big Berry is pretty important, but so is taking out Tusk. Tusk I can take out myself, though. Big Berry I can't. Well, as efficiently, at least. I do want to give Muncher effectively as much HP as possible to eat, but I just don't have that many high HP units, really. As much as I wanted them. Let's do the Lumen Vase on the Frostbell. I'm gonna Frostbloom Tristan. Tristoon. What the hell happened? Egg is sacrificed, and in doing so it exploded, dealing 8 damage to Tusk and Grizzle, which then triggered their overburns, and Big Berry also died to the Soulbound. Egg is sacrificed. Then Big Berry hits Big Berry, dealing 100 damage, and dies. And then hits Victor. Oh, because it also had an explosive charm on it. Got it, got it. That gets blocked. Munch hits Tusk, dealing 1 damage. Which doesn't seem like it should have been essential for the Overburn to trigger. Okay. A little bit better of an understanding of what was going on there. I'm gonna cycle to go and get a Ginger Mask for Munch to be able to eat. I can take 3 damage to Tristan like this. Oh, although if I use a Shade Wisp to dupe this turn, I would lose the character immediately. I should get the U attack as Barrage, though. Super valuable pickup for us. I want to attack in the top line in Barrage. If I let Munch eat Dreg and Junjun, that's a total of 8 damage. Or I could even move Dreg off the line and then give you the damage of Bigfoot instead. That's a lot better. Get him! Although there goes the ability to attack a barrage anymore. And you always be getting something. I still think being able to push that extra damage through to the Bigfoot on the back line might still be very deeply relevant. On Smackback, you just attack the unit, right? You counterattack after taking a hit, which does not mean starting your trigger. I'm gonna put Dreg on the bottom line to confirm this, because I'm pretty certain this is how this works. And then get ready to Tarblade Bigfoot for the next 2 turns. What? No! You counterattack! What? Why are you triggering? I didn't think... Well, I'm glad I know now. Tarblade for the Bigfoot. Wow, Munch exactly kills Plum on the bottom line right now. Let's give you a Junjun to eat. Make sure we keep you full. And I'll give you another Junjun D. What? Eat the allies in the row, absorbing their damage and health. Why does it absorb their overburn? Okay, is health considered to be health as well as any of the things affecting health? Because, I guess I've been using this to get shield, so I should have expected that. Would it give spikes? Would it give, sorry, teeth. Would it give spice? I'm just gonna chunk up Tristan for a turn here. Goodbye, Tristan. Hello, Frost Guardian. Oh, I can't wait to let Munch attack 2 times on the bottom line soon. Get a Winter Worm of my very own. Okay, Munch. So if you counterattack, you will eat the Winter Worm and then kill the Grink, and then get attacked and then kill the Grink. All of that will happen in the enemy's turn, so the Frost Guardian's gonna get more powerful. So I think I should probably block the Frost Guardian with the Junjun's Mask. Rather than just let it do a bunch of damage to Vic. Oh no, the Frost Guardian attacks first, of course. Uber Bear in the back line. Threatening, threatening. I don't want to apply snow to Munch, of course. Just gonna freeze the Uber Bear. Another quick cycle here seems good. Frost Bloom to prevent Porcupine from taking out Right, of course. I take out Junjun. Personally. There goes the Tar Blade. Oh. Didn't leave myself with a sacrificial unit here, so we're gonna have to sack Loki. That's okay. Oh, or not. Sunburst 2-2 to attack immediately, taking out the Frost Guardian. Munch recovered from injuries. Alright, alright, alright. Now, this is actually going to be the best fight, because it's where... I think I have to take the crown off of Munch. I need both of the Soulbound Skulls to kill 2 enemies at the very start of the fight. That's the most powerful way for me to generate a board state. And then Loki, I don't think you're appropriate for the final fight. I think I probably do go with Bomb Bomb, another unit that I can let Munch just eat to get a bunch of health. See, both these bad boys have just under 100 HP. I didn't get Munch, so I think I immediately have to cycle for Munch. I don't think I get a choice in this one. Frostbell... I love the idea of it. I can't do it. I need Munch. Wait! I just made units unmovable. I need to get Munch on their own line right now. Ah! God damn it! No! Munch! God! Why? Oh? Oh? This works? And now I can move them again. That was, of course, all planned the entire time. Yeah, because it was planned. Obviously, I wouldn't make a mistake like that. I certainly wouldn't try and cheat my way out of it immediately. Pawn Mask, top line. Give me Barak. So on the bottom line, they both intend to attack Munch. And in doing so, they will trigger back 9 damage in AoE to that line. Gonna shade with the Frost Lancer, because if the Frost Lancer on the bottom line attacks Munch first, then Munch eats that, giving us some really good damage to respond to the enemies there with. Yeah, I'm gonna severely weaken the Frost Bomber on the top line. And then swap Victor with Munch. So now the Frost Bomber triggers Munch's response, and Victor gets to take out the Frost Lancer on the bottom line, giving themselves additional damage. I'm also actually going to use the Sunburst 2-2 to get Munch to naturally attack this round as well. Okay, let's cycle again. Oh, there's the Frostbell with the Lumen Vase. Frostbell Lumen Vase? Oh, this is actually really good. And then I use the Frostbell Lumen Vase on the top line, and there you go. Got him. All right. What a successful run. I'm gonna start that. What a wild run. Munch generated an incredible amount of money, an incredible amount of threat among the enemies. Managed to barrage through them many times. We got a little bit of a showcase of the soulbound skulls there. I could not be, frankly, more pleased with that kind of a run right there. For the moment, my name's Rhapsody. The name of the game's even been Wildfrost. There is a series up in the top left. YouTube recommendation is directly down below. YouTube recommendation down below, yeah. And then streaming past, rather, are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. At a brother thank you, and a special thanks this episode to Victor. Hopefully you'll be enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.